Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I wanted to just kind of show off a recent project that I had completed. Actually, I completed it a few months ago. It's a large front horn for an 8-inch full-range driver, and took advantage of having my second CNC commissioned about 8 months ago, and I'm now able to make much larger horns. And so I'm just playing this video back just to, this is from my Instagram, to show how the horn was actually constructed. So the front of the horn, or the horn, is comprised of 4 pedals from beech hardwood, and the 4 pedals were bolted together. And the overall appearance of the horn is based on a design that's from Rullet. And so I took the customer had commissioned me to design and build a horn that was inspired by the Rullet design, and so I took liberty to improve a few things. And yeah, so what I wanted to do is just kind of show you how this horn was made. You can see here it was made on the CNC with each pedal laying flat, and then it was rough machined and then finish machined with the ball nose cutter there. You can see the time lapse. And so the horn ended up being quite heavy, and it was much harder to handle and to move around than I had anticipated, but we managed to get through it. And so this is the end result. And so really to get a sense of the scale, I took a photo of myself in front of the horn. You can see there, this is a very big horn. And so another change that I made to the design was to do this throat adapter piece that transitions the circle shape of the driver to the square throat of the horn. And so this was also CNC machined out of walnut. And so you can see the walnut piece, if I have it here, it was integrated very tightly into the rest of the horn, and using the 3D CAD modeling to get that to work. So the driver that I had on hand for testing was the AER BD3. Actually, just let me pause this here for a second. I'm going to turn off my mic. There's a audio clip that I wanted you to hear, so of the horn playing with the BDR, the AER BD3-B full range driver.
Very lonely, lives in a duplex of stucco. On the north bank of a brackish river.
So you can kind of get a sense of the type of sound character that the horn produces. It projected quite a wide coverage. It wasn't beamy at all, and it really filled in the mid bass region through the vocals, which gave it great presence. And I did do a blog post a few months back on the project, and I included some measurements in my workshop. Due to the size of the horn, I wasn't able to take measurements outside. The customer needed it right away, and so I just have some limited test data on this. Sorry to jump around here, but this is the customer's field coil that we were looking at. Okay, so looking at the test data, this is the resulting frequency response with the AER BD3, and you can tell that it's extremely ragged, and this is more attributable to the reflections in the room. This is not a gated response, and so it's just giving you an idea of what the horn is doing. Unfortunately, I didn't provide a comparison against the driver out of the horn in a regular enclosure, but we do see once the response is smoothed, the horn is providing good solid output down to around 150 hertz, where it tapers off where the horn loading doesn't provide any gain below 150 hertz. And so burst decay, these aren't good results. I understand that, but it's just, you know, more of an interest. I did do distortion on the AER, and there was actually quite a lot of distortion, especially through the 500 hertz region. Only 35 dB down. Increasing the level, things just got significantly worse. So at 95 dB, we're at 5.6% distortion. So now I had another 8-inch full range driver on hand that I decided to swap in, and that was the CS FA22RZ CZ, which is a really nice full range driver. And so I conducted the same distortion tests, and you can see here that it's doing quite well. This is the response with the CS driver, you can see, and so it's got a kind of a downward trend. It's providing a lot of increase through the mid-bass region, the horn contributing there. Burst decay looks better than the AER. Sorry, I just want to clarify. These measurements up here were still with the AER, and so 52 dB down, 50 dB down at 95, and so these are, I would say, average results. When we get to the CS, you can see that we're on 55 dB down, and then as we increase the SPL, distortion remains low. 95 dB SPL, we're 50 dB down. Okay, and so much more respectable results with the CS driver. And then things get even better when we switch to the multi-tone test in the high frequencies. You can see that it's 60 dB and remains at 50 dB. It's only 0.3% distortion at 95 dB SPL output. Okay, so the CS performed quite a bit better in terms of distortion. However, because of the high QTS on this driver, you can see that there's a lot of mid-bass bloom, and subjectively that's what I encountered when listening to this driver. It seemed like it had a cleaner sound, although the overall balance between the bass, mid-range, and treble, it was just too mid-bass dominant. And so really, when it comes down to it with this type of a horn, you want to get a driver that has a QTS of 0.3 or lower, and ideally you'd want something around a 0.2. Okay, and so that's the beauty of some of the field coil drivers, is that you can vary the QTS of the driver to accommodate the type of horn that you have the driver mounted in. Okay, so if you want, I'll post a link to my blog if you want to read in more detail about my conclusions on the driver and the horn combination. The customer the customer is using a Kaizen at a Japan custom-made 8-inch field coil full range driver, and I've yet to do any testing on that driver since the customer just received them. So this is because it only goes down to 150 hertz. I can show you what the customer ultimately is doing with his system, and so you can see here that the customer is doing open baffle 15-inch woofers in conjunction with the front horn. Okay, and so I did build the open baffles as well recently, and the customer has those, which I can look at in a future video. Yeah, so take care and have a great day.